Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Welcome back to the free hour. Welcome back to the free hour ABCs, the ABCs of Tree. It's your boy Tree. And today, man, we back with another video and we talking about gratitude. Talking about G, and G is for gratitude. The reason I wanted to share with you guys about gratitude is because gratitude is something that when I implemented it into my own mindset, into my own frame of reference and my own point of view, it is something that profoundly helped me. It is something that literally got me from here to here. It's something that got me over the hump when I was going through a lot of different things and I just didn't know how to fully kind of turn my mindset around that last little bend of this 180 that I've done with my life up here. And I want to talk to you guys today about what gratitude is. I want to talk to you about somebody who, or the person that I read about in their study on gratitude and why I implemented it into my life. I want to talk about how we cultivate gratitude in our lives. And I want to talk about how once we have gratitude, how we deepen that gratitude. I want to talk about the benefits of gratitude today. And I want to talk about not only why it's important, but what it can do for us if we have that gratitude in our lives. All right, so let's just jump in. So one, gratitude is simply being thankful. Gratitude is simply being thankful for the things that you have. It is about having that appreciation for and a willingness to return kindness. That is what gratitude is. It's just as simple as that. And it is so significant in our own personal well-being, because when you have a mindset or an attitude of gratitude, it just opens up so many different avenues for you to look at things differently and you to feel differently about certain things. And it may not obviously just change your physical circumstances or your material circumstances like that or overnight. But I'm going to tell you something about gratitude. Gratitude will help to relieve your stress. It will help to improve your mood. It will help to enhance your relationships with others. And then over time, that gratitude will open up avenues for you because you become the type of person who is willing, capable, ready, and able to take advantage of opportunities as they come. Because if you have that attitude of gratitude, if you are thankful for the things that come in your life, whenever those doors open, you're ready to jump on them. Because you're always looking out for things to be thankful for. You're always looking out for things to feel positively about. Because we know, and one of the things we talked about in previous videos, is that a lot of times opportunities present themselves as challenges. When we have that attitude of gratitude, when those challenges come, we're thankful for them as opportunities and we're able to fully just pounce on them and take advantage of them because we have that mindset. Those are some of the benefits of practicing gratitude. And the person that I learned pretty much the most about gratitude from, because I've seen it in action. I've seen it in action, whether it be through, faith leaders, whether it be through my family. But the person who really opened my eyes to the importance of gratitude and what it can do for our lives is actually Ronda Bryan. Ronda Bryan, a lot of you probably know who she is. She's a renowned author, renowned speaker. She's best known for her groundbreaking work in positive psychology and personal development through her work such as The Secret. She's the one who wrote the book, The Secret, about the law of attraction. Now, what she did is she extensively researched the transformative power of gratitude. It was in her internationally acclaimed book, The Magic. And she delved into the profound effects of gratitude on our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. And this is the source that I learned the most about gratitude from, is from her experiences, her insights, her teachings, and the wisdom that she shared from leading experts in the field, man. And a lot of the things that we're going to touch on today about cultivating gratitude, developing gratitude, what gratitude really is and how it affects your life is going to come from my interpretations or my applications of what she talked about in The Magic. All right? So that's what gratitude is. Let's talk about how we cultivate gratitude. Let's talk about some of the different ways to cultivate gratitude in our daily life. Now, there are a couple different things that we can do just off top to start cultivating gratitude. We can start to keep a gratitude journal. We can start to practice mindfulness about our attitude toward different occurrences that happen to us throughout the day. And we can start making sure that we express gratitude to other people that we come into contact with, whether that be our coworkers, whether that be our family, whether that be just people on the street. Someone holds the door open for you. Just not only just say that thank you, but actually feel that thank you. Just for something as little as that. That is how we express gratitude to other people. But what I'm going to talk to you guys about real quick is I'm going to talk to you about my own personal experience with cultivating gratitude. The way that I cultivated gratitude, and it came straight out of the book, The Magic. For the process of about, I think it was 30, 60 days, 90 days, whatever the case, every single day when I woke up, as soon as my feet hit the floor, I would think about 10 things that I was grateful for. And let me give you a little bit of background on the situation that I was in while I was doing this. I was in prison. It was during the COVID-19 protocols, 23-hour-a-day lockdown. Didn't get out of the cell. Stuff wasn't really looking good. People weren't answering the phone. I was going through all this stuff. I was just feeling like the world was out to get me, and I've been told on and all this other stuff. And I was just not in a very good place mentally. So, of course, when somebody gave me this book, the first thing that I'm thinking, the first thing she wants you to do is start listing 10 things a day, every day, that you're grateful for. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. There's no way that I'm going to be able to find 10 things that I'm grateful for. And I know for a fact that even now in my improved situation, even now with my improved material possessions, even now with my improved health from back then, if I had started now, my first reaction would be to say, there's no way I'm going to be able to find 10 things that I'm grateful for. There's absolutely no fucking way. And I know that a lot of people are going to feel like this until you actually start writing those things down. I swear to God on everything I love, that first day it felt impossible. That first day of trying to find 10 things that I was grateful for, it felt damn near impossible. The second day was a little bit easier, but not very much. I wasn't able to do it, before breakfast. I wasn't able to find 10 things in the first 15 minutes that I had woke up. It took me a minute of actually practicing mindfulness in eating breakfast and walking to breakfast and expressing some gratitude to, some other people, the people who brought the breakfast to us, expressing gratitude for the CO who opened the little slot in the door, expressing gratitude for just thinking about the person who, said, good morning, brother, what's up, all this other stuff. And it was then that I was able to actually, okay, I found a couple more things. But let me tell you, man, by the end of the first week, it got to the point where 10 things felt like this isn't enough. I don't have enough. Like now I'm having to pick and choose which things I write down this day. Which things do I express gratitude in my gratitude journal for today if I'm going to limit myself to 10 things. And what I'm saying is that I'm saying this to say this, is that if you're alive, if you're walking right now, if you're breathing right now, if you're able to watch this on a phone right now or a computer screen right now, you have something to be thankful for. You have multiple things to be thankful for. Regardless of how fucked up your life is, regardless of how fucked up your situation is, you have something to be grateful for. And what Ronda Bryan does is she breaks down the spiritual theory that Yeshua talks about in the Bible when he talks about whoever has, more will be given to him. And it's not about having an abundance already. It's about having gratitude for what you do have. If you do not acknowledge that you have, you will not get more. And you don't already have to have $1 billion to get more. You just have to acknowledge and express in your own subconscious and spin that shit up to a higher vibration and send it out in the ether to God, to infinite intelligence, whatever the case. And it will recognize that you know you have, and more will be given to you. And once you realize that you can be grateful for all these little things, you will be grateful for so much throughout your day. And once you're grateful for these little things, you'll be able to start seeing bigger things. And once you start seeing bigger things, more little things will start coming to you. And once you see those little things and you're grateful for those, bigger things will come to you, because whoever is good with little will be better with much. And that's a paraphrase. Don't quote me on that. I'm not quoting it. It's a paraphrase. But the reason that I feel like this is just because incorporating gratitude into my own daily practice literally got me through prison. It got me through some of the worst situations. It got me through health crises. It got me through injuries. It got me through a lot. Just by having gratitude, I was able to shape my outlook on certain things. Did it change all of my situations all at once? No. Did it instantly teleport me into this land of having abundance and my bank account is full of money? No. But did it take me from having nothing to having something? Yes. Because my mindset was ready. It helped shape my mindset to start really pursuing these goals that I'm pursuing. It is the reason that when I got the Obama phone, I started making videos immediately, because I was grateful for the little that I had. And that, I truly believe, is the reason that I was able to upgrade to the laptop. And being grateful for that, even though I wasn't necessarily happy with the quality of how everything looked, it kept me in the game and it kept me motivated to now I have, I got the iPhone thing, got the camera thing, you know what I'm saying? Now I got to make sure I actually look halfway decent before I start recording the video. I'm in HD. Because of gratitude, and that's an oversimplification of it. But that is a personal experience with gratitude. Being thankful for the body that I had helped me to love it enough to actually work on it on a daily basis. It helped me to love it enough to be able to limit the bullshit that I put into it and really just go hard as shit when I'm actually trying to work out, because I'm grateful for the body I got. Being grateful for the relationships that I had, being grateful for the family members I have, just made our relationships and our interactions just so much better. It helped me to realize that the reason we didn't get along is because I wasn't grateful for the fact that they were in my life in the first place. Being grateful to have them in my life helped our interactions immensely. And obviously, there are some relationships, I know people are going to say, there are relationships that are toxic that you need to get rid of. But if you're grateful enough for yourself, if you start expressing gratitude for yourself, you will care enough about yourself to actually get rid of them toxic people. And the people that you cut off your relationships with to pursue these toxic ass relationships, those will start to come back. So now, one of the tips I'm going to give you to overcome, because look, when you start for the first time to start to develop gratitude and cultivate gratitude in your life, the first thing you're going to say is, man, I ain't really got nothing to be grateful for like that. And that's an understandable situation. But what you need to do, first tip, stop comparing yourself to other people. Second tip, express gratitude for the little things. And once you get into the habit of saying thank you for the little things, then you'll start to recognize the big things. And once you start to recognize the big things, and when you start to be mindful about the things that you can be grateful for on a daily basis, you will get to the point where you run out of room on your daily paper, where you run out of room in your gratitude journal for all the little things that you're grateful for all the bigger things that you're grateful for, you will notice the progress that you're making. Even though if you're in a place that's putting up barriers, like the place I'm in right now, they putting up barrier after barrier, but I'm grateful for the opportunity to go to work and go to school. So let's talk about deepening gratitude. So we've got to a place where we've started to experience gratitude. We've gotten to a place where we've started to cultivate gratitude. So now let's talk about how we move beyond the surface level expressions of thanks. Let's talk about being mindful of, because gratitude, we know that it's appreciating and a willingness to return kindnesses. And a lot of times what we do is we skip that first part. We don't have that deeper appreciation in here for the things that people do or the things that we have. We're just willing to say thank you, or we're willing to return the favor. But what happens is that we need to really be mindful of just how much of a benefit these things are in our lives. And when we get there and we do that, that is how we deepen and get a deeper sense of gratitude. When we reflect on our past challenges, our past setbacks, and we find the gratitude and the thankfulness for the fact that I'm still alive, for the fact that them dudes shot at me, but I'm still here. When I got run over by that car, but I'm still here. Or when I had that disease, or when I caught COVID, but I'm still here. When we really think about those situations, we take that feeling that you get when you went through something like real big and you came out on the other side, apply it. Apply it to when somebody does something little for you. Apply that same feeling. Apply that same feeling. That is how you deepen your gratitude. That is how you cultivate the deeper sense of gratitude, by reflecting on the past challenges, reflecting on the past situations, reflecting on your past victories, and transmuting that feeling into our new future victories. You have to remember, a little victory is still a victory, and make it feel the same to you as it did when you had that major victory. And the way that I do this, me personally, the way that I'm able to do this with the gratitude is, just for some background, I had been, getting this program dangled in front of me since 2022. And my counselor at the first spot I was at, she didn't seem like she wanted to take me to committee to actually get me endorsed to come here. So I just kept on having gratitude, surface level gratitude, kind of telling myself, I'm thankful that this came, I'm thankful that this came. And one of the things that happened is that I kind of found myself not actually believing it was going to happen, because I only had a surface level gratitude for it. So one of the things that I did is I thought back to when I was in the county jail and I caught COVID, and how I felt that first day that I started to feel better. When me and my cellie, mind you, my cellie, he a killer and shit. He was fighting a murder. He ended up getting convicted on this shit. Mind you, when me and my cellie were both suffering from COVID so bad that we was both in our cell, lying in the bed, damn near crying, because we were that sick and we just knew that we was going to die. And that first day that I started to feel better, I took that feeling and I made myself feel that way about the fact that I had been told I was going to go to MCRP. And within 2 weeks of getting to the next spot, I got endorsed for MCRP. That feeling that I had when I got endorsed for MCRP, when I walked out of that committee and I was like, yes, that same feeling, I mindfully make myself feel that feeling whenever my mom calls me, Whenever my mom picks up the phone, I remember that feeling and I apply it to our relationship. I don't take anybody for granted. I don't take these jobs that I got for granted. I don't take this phone that I got for granted. I don't take the fact that I'm going to be out of this program in a week for granted. I don't take anything for granted. And that is how we deepen our gratitude. We think about the times that we really got over something. We think about the times that we really got something that we wanted or that we needed. We think about those huge victories and we remember that feeling. And we carry that feeling with us when we think about every little thing that happens to us, when we think about every good thing that happens to us, when we think about that person that smiles at us to make us feel better, when we think about that person that comes and shakes our hand and gives us a hug, when we think about having even that person in our lives and the little way that we got him in our lives, we take that feeling of gratitude, that feeling where we're just like, yes, and we apply it to that person. And watch how deep your relationships get. Watch how much motivation you have at your job. No, the feeling of gratitude and saying thank you when you wake up is not going to get you the promotion. But the motivation that you have when you apply that feeling of gratitude to every single day that you have a job will get you that promotion, will get you that raise, will get you recognized by your competitors and get hired at a higher salary. When you start to have that deep gratitude and you start to apply it to everything that you can be grateful for in your life, you will see magic happen. And I was today years old when I figured out why she named the book The Magic. So today, man, we talked about what gratitude is. We talked about how to cultivate gratitude. And then we talked about how to deepen the gratitude. And gratitude is super important. Gratitude is the reason that we can smile. It is the reason that we can keep going sometimes when things just seem hopeless, when things seem like they're going nowhere, when it feels like we have the dead end job. Gratitude is what helps us smile at the fact we have a job and not look at it like the dead end job. Gratitude is what helps us go with that heart full of motivation, that body full of energy, with that mind full of ideas, is gratitude. Because if you're not grateful for the things that you got, how is it that you're going to get the ideas? If you're not grateful for the Obama phone, for the track phone, and the fact that it has a camera on it, if you're not grateful for that, how is it that you're going to put any energy or any effort into making the videos that you want to make? If you're not grateful for the relationships that you got and the friendships that you got, how is it that you're going to be able to deepen those friendships and cultivate those friendships or even find better friendships? If you're not grateful for the intelligence that you got and the mind that you got, how is it you're going to be able to use it? If you're not grateful for the body that you got. And I know you may not like the way it looks. I know you may not like the way it feels sometimes. I know you may not like the way it works. But if you're not grateful for it, then how are you ever going to improve it? Why would you ever improve it if you're not grateful for it? Why would you ever improve your life if you ain't grateful for it? Why would you even try? That's how important gratitude is. That is how important gratitude is. So I want you guys today, man, anybody who watches this, I want you to write down 10 things that you're grateful for every single day. And the first day, you may not be able to even really think of 10 real things. It may just be random stuff. I'm thankful for my shoes, thankful for my socks. I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that. Thankful for the fact I'm breathing, thankful for the fact I'm born. But I guarantee you, man, by the time I give you another video in the free hour ABCs, you're going to be trying to pick and choose what things to include in your 10 that day. Because now you have to find yourself limiting yourself to 10 instead of pushing yourself to get 10. Watch. And then once you get to that point, once you cultivate that gratitude, once you start to really just apply that feeling of gratitude to every good thing that comes in your life, man, watch the magic that happens in your life. Just watch. Watch. Thank you so much, man, for watching. Once again, man, it's your boy Tree with the ABCs of Tree, the free hour ABCs. Look, man, if you like the video, like the video. If you want more, subscribe and make sure to share your thoughts with me. All right? Deuces.